so I was reading a little notification on my iPad. How's everyone doing today? Eden's behind the camera. Say hello, Eden.
Hello, everybody. I'm just getting Instagram set up. I will be in the camera in about 2 seconds. Just had to get that going. I always have to start Instagram literally at the exact moment that we go live on Facebook because they like to cut us off after an hour. So, I like to make sure we are live for as long as possible on things. So, let me do something with the...
Remember, guys,
look at that.
Normal stuff. Like, share, tag family, friends, anyone. Share into related groups, vape groups, CBD groups, all that good stuff. Giving away something.
We're giving away a Wellissy full spectrum 250 milligram tincture. It's with MCT oil in it. It's a tincture. It's got trace amounts of THC in it. So, and if we get the viewership up, I'll pull this up. So I'm kind of looking to see what it's at. But, I always like to say, I guess, if we get it up to 30 people, I'll do it. Double the giveaway, and then if we get up to 50, I'll triple the giveaway. So, you guys can really increase the amount of giveaways that we're doing by, engaging with us, asking questions, personal page, and also into related groups. That's a big, big thing. And then, just tagging people in here. What a lot of people are doing, what I even find success with, is starting watch parties on your page, so then all your friends see it and everything, so then we can really get the engagement up here. So, I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to sort of pile in here. Email just went out to sort of remind everyone. So Stuart Wells, hello, good evening to you too. Josh Arnett, what is going on?
Good evening.
Hello, Lori Cam.
Hey, Lori.
How are you doing? Guys, so I'm excited, of course, about the topic that we'll be discussing. Oh, first, hold on, let me say hello. Grow with Mo, Grow Show on Instagram, hello. Just being me, B on Instagram, hello. Costa Instagram, hello. It's great to see of you guys. Same thing with Instagram and even on YouTube. You just keep engaging with us, asking questions, and then on Instagram, tag some friends to get it in there, and then all that engagement at the end, we will go through and sort through all. We have a random engagement generator that sorts through all of it. We pull the URLs of each of the live streams, and then it goes through and randomly selects a winner, or maybe even 3 winners. Who knows, depending on the viewership that we get today. So, but right now, giving away a 250 natural full spectrum tincture. And that is a very, very popular product, especially if you've never used CBD before and you're looking to use it. That 250 milligram tincture is a really good starting point for you, and we always recommend that when you're starting out that you go with a low dosage at first. Stick with that for 5 to 7 days and then gradually increase it as needed. That's really, really important. You don't want to overdo it initially and, and experience those sort of potential sleepiness effects that can occur from using using cannabinoids. So we always like to just make sure, better safe than sorry, And Cam, hopefully, if you need some CBD, take some. If you want some of the Pachamama or whatever. Cam is experiencing a wonderful headache. Just decided to start coming on right before we went live. So that's why he is...
started coming when I was next door.
I guess next door. So it's just slowly coming on. But, luckily we have some wonderful CBD products around. But I am excited about reviewing it. We're going to do, of course, 2 products. But if you guys haven't... these products right here are from Simplistic CBD. They're a wonderful brand, and they're not on the website yet. I just got these samples from them that they sent to me. So, of course, when I get samples, I save them so I can review them in front of you guys and sort of give you guys sort of awareness of another brand. Because, we have our own products, but we also like to give spotlight and some recognition to the other high-quality third-party brands that are out there, because we also sell the top third-party brands out there on the market. So, based off, kind of your guys' feedback, or maybe you guys have used the Simplistic CBD products. If you have, let us know. But, they got topicals, they have full spectrum tinctures, they have pre-rolls, they have cartridges. So I think today, I'll ask you guys, but my kind of plan initially right now is to review one of the tinctures and one of the topicals. But of course, I'll ask you guys. They got some awesome cartridges and stuff. So I'm just excited about reviewing those. I kind of just wanted to talk about that. Justin saying Cam needs a dab session. Yes, I think. We got the portable rig here, so we might do a dab towards the end of the show. We'll see how it's going, but. All right, so Sue Whalen, hello. Brian McKitterick, welcome. Thank you, Stuart, for doing some sharing for us. Appreciate it. Denise, welcome. Zachary Dion, hello. Great to see you. Kayla Williams, welcome. Thank you all for hopping in and hanging out with us. So, I guess today we're going to be discussing CBD for RLS, or, also known as Restless Leg Syndrome. So, Restless leg syndrome affects about 10% of the population, which is a lot more than I honestly expected when I was kind of researching this topic, but yet it remains largely misunderstood both by the general public and the medical community. So this condition can vary in severity, but in most cases it can cause, at the very least, incredible or inconvenience due to its discomfort and the way that in which it can interfere with important daily tasks. New evidence actually indicates that there may be hope for patients after all, and it's completely natural and holistic. Can you guys guess what it is? CBD, as it turns out, may, guys, keyword may, hold the key to treating the symptoms associated with RLS. CBD is a cannabinoid that's abundant in the hemp plant. It's extracted and combined with other ingredients so that it may be used for potential wellness purposes. Before we get into the ways in which this plant-based cannabinoid may help, let's look a little bit more closely at this fairly common condition and what causes it. I can see how it really, you'll see, but if you have RLS, you can see how it affects your ability to.
All right, what is RLS? So RLS is a condition which affects, your legs. The condition involves uncomfortable, restless sensations in the legs, and these sensations result in involuntary urge to jerk them or shake them. The legs can twitch sporadically or may feel as though they have fallen asleep. Restless leg syndrome seems to be intermittent for many people, with most experiencing these sensations more frequently during the evening hours compared to the daytime. Also, it's believed that people with condition are more likely to experience these symptoms when they have been sitting still for a long period of time. One of the main problems with restless leg syndrome is that it can be dramatically interfere with your ability to sleep. Due to the fact that these symptoms seem to worsen during periods of inactivity, many sufferers find that when they are lying down to go to bed, their legs twitch uncontrollably every minute, which makes it nearly impossible to doze off. This, of course, can lead to additional problems as sleep deprivation can interfere with day-to-day function. That would suck.
Yes, that's why. So, Kayla Williams, I see you're kind of maybe a little sarcastic with the may, LOL. Yeah, because I can't sit up here and make any health claims. I feel like you should respect me more for not making unsubstantiated health claims. I'm just speaking all these educational topics that we discuss is all based off preliminary information. Not one single company can sit out, except Epidiolex, which is a FDA-approved big pharma medication, cannot make any health claims. So, yes, Kayla, I have to say may or potentially can, because I cannot make or lead you on to believe that if you are experiencing RLS or any condition we discussed, that if you take these products, that they will be effective for you. Potentially they can be. Some people don't experience any results at all. So I have to say that, and I feel like you should trust me more for saying that, and you know that I'm not lying to you. And second question for Kayla Williams, do you carry vape oils or e-juice? I need oil, not e-juice. I'm a little confused by your question because you kind of contradicted yourself saying, do you carry vape oils or e-juice? I need oil, not e-juice. Yes, we sell vapable CBD oil, like our grape, apple, strawberry, blueberry, unflavored additives you want to mix with nicotine vape juice. You can do that. We also sell koi CBD oil that can be vaped. We also sell CBD Effects CBD oil. That's their vape juice line, which is available, in fruity cereal, wild watermelon, strawberry kiwi, and a few other rainbow candy or some. So, yes, Kayla, we do have many options for vapable products. We have the juice where you fill it in, or we also have the cartridges as well. So what causes RLS? One of the problems with restless leg syndrome is that there is no known cause to it, which is extremely frustrating. So, however, medical researchers believe that genetic factors may come into play. It's possible that certain genetic variations can actually increase the likelihood of you developing the condition. And it seems that it is passed down from generation to generation. It is believed that dopamine production comes into play with this as well. It seems that restless leg syndrome may stem from an interrupted dopamine pathway that can actually lead to involuntary jerking of parts of the body. So other factors that may contribute to the development of RLS include, alcohol abuse, nicotine use, certain types of anemia, neuropathy, and the use of certain medications can actually be that are used to actually treat other ailments.
Symptoms of RLS. The only real symptoms associated with restless leg syndrome are an uncomfortable feeling of restlessness in the legs and the feeling of relief upon moving the legs. Also, some may experience twitching and jerking of the legs that seems to be involuntary. Current treatments for RLS. Sorry, guys. It's notoriously difficult to treat RLS. In most cases, a doctor will perform certain tests in order to rule out any conditions that may contribute to restless leg syndrome onset, such as anemia and Parkinson's. There are no medications specifically for this condition. Instead, doctors aim to treat side effects of the condition, such as insomnia and any pain that can result from twitching or jerking the legs.
Mm-hmm. Josh, he did his spicy today. He needed Snickers. No, I just don't like. I have to say that, it's like I'm not doing it to be like sketchy or to avoid talking about things. Like, I'm literally just trying to regulate ourselves in an unregulated industry. Like, if you're looking for somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear and going to give you unsubstantiated health claims around their products, Wellesley is not the place for you, and I don't think any reputable third-party brand is the place for you. So I'm literally just being honest. That's really kind of just like me being passionate about that and just like me trying to say, like, I'm not being sketchy by doing this or trying to skirt sort of answers or because I don't have results in it, but really it is because I don't have definitive results. This is all just based off preliminary information. So it's really important for me to just keep saying that over and over. That's why I highlight when I say may or possibly or potentially, because I don't want anybody to misunderstand the information that we are passing on. I do not want anybody to think that they misheard me and said that, oh, this will help guaranteed, buy the product, not experience those results, and then they're getting mad at me and, just writing bad reviews and stuff. So I just want to make sure from the get-go, you guys are completely aware that all of the potential health benefits that we discuss is all based off preliminary information. So, can CBD help with RLS? While there have been no specific clinical studies in order to observe the effects of CBD specifically on RLS sufferers, many members of the medical community believe that this cannabinoid can actually help treat this condition. Various clinical researchers have observed that CBD can potentially help alleviate symptoms of this condition due to the fact that there are cannabinoid receptors found along the nerves of the legs, and that these cannabinoid receptors respond to CBD intake by regulating nerve function. And this was sourced from RLS.org, which is restlesslegsyndrome.org. Pretty reputable place for RLS. Additionally, CBD has been shown to potentially help with side effects caused by the condition, such as sleeplessness, irritability, due to the discomfort that is caused by these sensations. Because as Cam mentioned earlier, if you're constantly moving your legs, it really affects your ability to fall asleep. So, and if you don't sleep, many other aspects of your life are affected. So it's just a big no-no. You want to make sure that you're getting sleep. So also, CBD seems to help regulate the brain's dopamine production while improving the dopamine pathways, and this is sourced from the NCBI. And as we said earlier, medical experts have found a link between dopamine pathway interference and RLS. So, of course, guys, when we're discussing anything, for potential health benefits or improvements, of course, we're going to have to discuss why, and of course, that means CBD and the endocannabinoid system. So why does CBD seem to have such a strong chance of being helpful in the treatment of RLS? Well, it has to do with the endocannabinoid system. This bodily system is in charge of regulating internal bodily processes. When all these processes are properly regulated, the body can achieve homeostasis, which is a state of optimal well-being. This is where you want your body to be at all times. Throughout the body, we have cannabinoid receptors that crave, cannabinoids. It's when these receptors receive cannabinoids that chemical reactions take place that force regulations of bodily processes to occur. Therefore, the endocannabinoid system must create cannabinoids that the body can maintain for homeostasis, and these are referred to as endocannabinoids. But cannabis experts believe that the average human body does not produce enough cannabinoids, clinical endocannabinoid deficiency, which we've discussed on a past episode of this show. This is why many of us need to essentially supplement with CBD in the form of a hemp extract. It is believed that consuming CBD in the form of hemp extract on a regular basis gives the endocannabinoid system what it needs to function properly. And of course, when we talk about CBD, we're also talking about all cannabinoids, really getting that full spectrum or the broad spectrum. It's like the isolates can be effective, but in studies, it has actually been shown to be more effective when you add 1, 2, or multiple cannabinoids together. So there's at least 2 together. They produce that entourage effect. They have synergistic effects on one another and enhance the benefits of each. So last but not least, because the endocannabinoid system plays such a large role in the maintenance of the neurological system, it's safe to assume that CBD consumption may have the potential to have a positive impact on those suffering with RLS. But of course, guys, just like with anything that we discussed, further research is really required before any definitive medical claims can be made around this subject.
I have a comment from Sue Whalen. She says, I have RLS, and when I'm having a rough time, I rub a couple drops of my tincture on my bottom of my feet, and it helps a lot. And there was
I did not know that you experienced RLS, Sue, or maybe I did from a while ago, but I know RLS was definitely, this topic was suggested by one of our viewers. I always ask you guys, if you want a specific topic covered, post it on our wall, post it in the Wellness CBD support group. I literally have a post on the page, I think it's at the top, where it says, we need your help, and it basically just asks, what topic would you like to see us discuss on future episodes of Wellness Wednesday? Because, guys, I do these shows for you. Yeah, of course, we talk about products, we do reviews, but, the main sort of premise of this show is all about education and answering your guys' questions. So if there's a topic, maybe you're experiencing something and you want to know if cannabinoid therapy has the potential to help with that, I would be more than happy to do the research. I did it for the RLS. It was a viewer suggestion, so it just goes to show, guys, I do this for you. So any topic you guys want or cover, just let me know, honestly. And if there is enough sort of research around it, or at least enough preliminary research around it, then I'll consider it and actually do it, just like we did with RLS today.
Justin Jenkins says he has RLS as well.
Oh, okay. So we do. I was actually okay. So that's a little. I'm very surprised to see how many of you guys actually experienced
10%
RLS. Yeah, the 10% makes sense. I was very surprised to see that it was that high, honestly. I knew RLS was, affected people. I've obviously heard about it. It wasn't something I just discovered. But it's 10%. That's a good portion of the population, honestly. So, it's starting to make sense, seeing how many of you guys have said that you experience RLS. But Sophia Rose Kelly saying Raymond. Yes, Cam will off cam get the link for you in a little bit, directly to the CBD Effects Rainbow Candy stuff.
Is that what she's looking for?
Yep.
Who is it?
CBD Effects.
No, who commented?
Oh, Sophia Rose Kelly did it.
I'll put it under that comment.
Yep, you can just do it there. All right, so now I want to ask you guys. So my plan with these simplistic products was I was going to do one of their topicals, and then I was going to do one of their tinctures, or maybe a vape cartridge. What do you guys want me to do? So, should I do one of their tinctures, or should I do one of their cartridges in addition to a topical? So type tincture if you want me to do a tincture, and type cartridge if you want me to do a cartridge, because I'll show you. So these are some of their CBD cartridges right here, and then I believe I got one more right here. And what's really awesome, I have to applaud Simplistic on this, because I had a big smile on my face the second I pulled these out of the box, because right on the front of the box it literally says no MCT. I support that 100%. I really was not a big fan of seeing vape cartridge manufacturers roll out like their full spectrum, cartridges, but then cut it with MCT oil. It's like, why don't you just leverage a distillate, put some terpenes in there, which is what Simplistic did. So I applaud them on that, and I haven't even tried it yet. And let me tell you, you can smell the terpenes. It's like the plastic tube inside of this box, and you can smell the terpenes in it. Like, smell it. You can smell it through the plastic. This, I love it already. I love the scent already. So, Stuart Wells, whatever tickles your pickle. Cartridge, vape cartridge, and topic. Okay, perfect. So we'll do one of their cartridges then. All right.
Do we have something to hit it off?
Bro, come on. Who do you... Like, this ain't my first rodeo.
Well,
like,
I know, but sometimes you forget stuff.
I do forget stuff, but not today.
Yeah, we had that.
Yep, not today. Alright, so we got the natural, the relax, and then the lifted. So, I'll kind of read these over for you guys. And, they're 500 milligrams full spectrum in here. So, inside of the natural is terpenoline, limonene, and mycerine. Okay, big. We talked about that, guys. We talked about all three of those terpenes last week. Yep, on Wellness Wednesday. Episode 94, it was all about cannabis terpenes, so I would definitely go back and watch that because, as you will see when you watch that, is these terpenes have potential relief benefits associated with them because guess what, guys? They do play a part in the overall entourage effect. That's why we always push, full spectrum, broad spectrum because they have those terpenes in there. They have the multiple cannabinoids in there. So, all right. And then inside the relax is mycerine and linalool, which linalool, I definitely remember talking about that for sort of the potential sleep benefits associated with it. And then on the lifted, it's limonene, mycerine, and beta-caryophylle. Okay, we talked about all those last week.
Do we talk about beta?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yep. Caryophyllene. Yes, we did. I remember because that was like one of the ones I was like, I had to like sound it out, like. All right, so let's do the lifted. Okay, I don't want to relax. There's
what's the other one?
All right,
lifted.
And I'm sorry, guys. So there's 500 milligrams of active cannabinoids in here. There's 250 milligrams of active CBD in here. I'm all over the place. 250 milligrams of active CBD in the whole thing, and it's a 500 milligram cartridge. So of course, because the other portion of the cartridge is the terpenes in there, and the other minor cannabinoids that are in there as well. So so I will say the packaging is very solid. I mean, look, you don't have to worry about it falling out. So comes in this nice little tube, and I can already tell I love these cartridges that they used. These cartridges are really popular. Like these C-Cell ones are. I see these at the dispensary. These are whenever I buy if I see a company selling their THC cartridges and I see it's a cart like this, I'll buy it because I know it's a quality cart. You don't have to worry about it just crapping out on you. Nothing's worse, guys, than when you buy a cartridge, whether it's a THC cartridge or a CBD cartridge, and then you're using it and then it burns out and then you're stuck with a half thing of oil. Do you know how annoying that is? It's yeah, you can get it out and use it elsewhere, but it's just that's a pain in the ass. I bought this product so I could vape all of it. So I applaud Simplistic on using these high quality cartridges. Because there's a lot of companies that go the cheap route and get the cheapest cartridges just to maximize their profit margins on it. And then it comes back to bite them in the butt. And I can't tell you how many, especially when you get those cheap cartridges, when you go to inhale. I haven't even done it on this, we'll see. But when you inhale, it's very restricted. We've tried that where it's trying to suck basically a frozen milkshake through a tiny little straw. It's impossible.
An apple through a straw.
An apple through a straw. There's another way to put it. All right, let's try this.
Oh yeah, speaking of
hold 1 second. The reason why I'm using this tiny little battery device because I wanted to show you that you don't need a big vape device to use these cartridges. This is what I would
recommend.
Yeah, this is what I would recommend. A little if you're using a cartridge like this is what I would recommend. But of course, you can use it on a bigger vape device, but that also you run the risk of burning the coil, blowing through it. Just don't. If you're using it on a adjustable or variable wattage device, I would not recommend going higher than 10 watts, and I would start out very low and then slowly increase that wattage. But just don't go over 10. You can, but if something happens, don't say I didn't warn you.
But yeah, like every vape shop sells those.
Yeah, like
like if you tell them like a cart battery.
Yeah.
Like for a cartridge battery, they'd probably.
Yeah, or a 510 threaded battery.
Yeah,
like that's all you gotta say is a 510 threaded battery, and these things are dirt cheap. $10, under $10 most of the time. It depends where you go.
I mine for like $5.
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. They're all honestly
gas stations too.
Yeah, they all come from China. So I mean, like, I have so many of these little battery things. I mean, like this one was sent to us from the Clear, but it's the same sort of battery style as anything you'll see on the market. But let me hit this one more time.
Oh yeah, I did have an idea that I wanted to run by you.
Oh, okay.
About a live stream.
Okay. I will 100% say I can taste that limonene in it, for sure. That's what you smell.
Is that what like the lemon is?
The lemon flavor.
Oh.
That's what I really get. I think it's a great tasting cartridge. Huge fan that it's not cut with MCT oil because why, guys? The research is not out there in regards to the safety of vaping MCT oil. Maybe short term, but maybe not long term, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, or consistent usage of a vaping MCT oil. VGPG, that's been tried and true in vape products. MCT oil, that's where I kind of draw the line, and I've gotten products that are MCT oil in there for vapable, and I'm not the biggest fan. I'm starting to see some of those companies that were doing MCT start to leverage distillate, and it's like, I just don't know why you don't leverage the natural components that are there for you. It always comes back, why are you weighing down a natural product with artificial stuff or unnecessary ingredients at that? What do you think of that? See? So it's not like in those little batteries, you're not going to get a massive cloud. Yeah, of course, if you put that on a larger device, you could get a larger hit. But I mean, I like the overall flavor. I like the hit from it. It's a very consistent and just sort of nice gradual draw. I don't have to, too hard. I mean, just off the flavor alone, I love those terpenes. I'm so happy terpenes are becoming more and more prominent in products instead of like artificial, flavors. There's a time and a place, I guess, but for like these vapable cartridges, I mean, that on a flavor scale, I got to give that an 8 out of 10.
This one's gonna taste the same.
That's really good.
Both these will taste the same. Is it lemon?
Yeah, because this is like their natural. This is like their natural one. Yeah.
Flavor scale.
Yeah.
A 9.
A 9.
Yeah. I
really
like this.
No, it's that's very, very good. And yeah, guys. So I mean, there's like 10 to 12% terpenes in here. So just. It is full spectrum, so if you're worried about getting drug tested, I would not recommend this product. I would recommend a broad spectrum or a CBD isolate based product because even though it is trace amounts, you won't get the intoxicating effects from it. There is a chance that you could experience a false positive drug test, so I would rather you guys just be safe than sorry. So that's why I always like to follow up whenever I talk about a full spectrum product but if you're getting drug tested, you shouldn't use it. I just want to make sure you guys are all, you guys just simply understand these products, and and I understand most of you know what I mean when I say full spectrum, broad spectrum, isolate, but some of you don't. So that's why I always clarify. So I'm sorry for those of you where I am being sort of repetitive, but I feel like I have to be just to get that information out there. Yeah, and I always say, you guys, I always like to.
Dig into the brain.
Bang it into your heads. All right, so the next one we'll do. Yep, I did want to do this. So they have these two. They got these roll-ons right here. We'll review them. Don't worry. That's why I got them. We'll probably next week or something.
I'm excited about this one.
I really wanted to do this because when I got it out of the package, this is probably one of the products I was most excited about trying. Is because they're the simplistic salve. And it's a little thing. It's very small. It's a little 2-ounce jar. 1,000 milligrams in this bad boy. 1,000 milligrams in this bad boy. So I really support that. And I mean, the retail value on this is $50. So
because you wouldn't have to use as much.
It's a good value. Yeah, it's a good value for your money.
Concentrated.
Yeah. And I mean, the Koi and even the Pachamama are they're 2.3 or something. They're a little bit bigger for sure. So it's very like honestly,
Whoa.
yeah, see how you...
Thick.
You guys see how you look at that? It's nice. All right, I like it. It's nice. Yeah, like I'm trying to see like what are some of the ingredients here? See, smell it. Give it a go. It's not like in your face scented, but it's definitely it's really there, and I mean it is their full spectrum salve. So eucalyptus. That's what it is. Eucalyptus in there.
After you break through the top, it's
Yeah.
just really.
So I guess
It's more
like I guess
hardcore.
when it's like when you look at Carmax, you know, it
Yeah.
looks like that, but then you put your finger in there and then it's good.
Let's see. How,
Yeah, I definitely smell that eucalyptus in there. The eucalyptus
God.
essential oil.
that smells bomb.
Yeah,
Yo.
that's the thing. It's not like in your face though. Like, yeah. Well, you were saying your shoulder hurt or something.
I'm just sore.
Yeah.
This
Ooh.
one's really sore right here, so I want to see how like good it works on it.
I
Remember, guys, you gotta massage it up
Yeah.
in there.
So I'm kind of applying it in different areas. My neck has been kind of giving me sort of problems. I always get these bad knots in my neck just from working on a computer all day, looking down like this and stuff. So I mean, oh wow, that sounds really good. I like that. Yeah, you guys, just with like topicals, you know, make sure you really lather them in, and it's not like it's not in a massive container. I hate when like when you get like 1,000 milligram salve and they give it to you in like a 4 or 5 ounce jar, and it's like, okay, so that means like I have to use a lot of it to get a decent amount. It's like, I'm not paying for the eucalyptus essential. I mean, yeah, sure, of course, it's part of the price, but like what I'm actually buying this product for is for the cannabinoids that are in there. So whether it's 1,000 milligrams in a 2 ounce or 1,000 milligram in a 5 ounce, you're paying for the same amount of CBD or spectrum extract, whatever it is, but you're getting in the larger container, you're getting a less concentrated dose, so meaning you're having to use more of that at once versus this where you can use a little bit and get a more potent delivery of full spectrum hemp extract right into your system. That smell is awesome, and I mean, it like most salves, you know, your hands are a little greasy, but it's not like I could still work. I could grab a pencil or a piece of paper and I could write still. It's not like it's gonna like slide out of my hands. I mean, I still feel it, but I think like most topics, I just like rub it in, you know, and then it eventually sort of dissipates. But I mean, if anything, it makes your hands really, really soft. Yeah, put that on your temples and everything.
And yeah, Josh, now I am getting swole. You want to fight?
Like,
Because he said sore from getting swole.
oh yeah, he's a gym rat, Josh Arnett. You should see him, dude. He's bulking up.
I'm bulking up.
Like,
Getting thick.
I like that. Would you guys like to see the simplistic
Being a
CBD
topical-
salve on there?
Being the topical guy, 100%, you guys would love this.
Yeah, and it's not like some of the complaints. Like, I love the scent of I love really sort of strong scented topicals as long as they smell good. But some of you don't. You know, you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to be like. Maybe you think the Koi Helium Balm or the Pachamama has a little too strong of a scent, and you just want like a very minimal scent. Like, yeah, I mean, honestly, like I can smell it.
It's not bad.
But it's not like you're not gonna walk by someone and they're gonna be like, "Whoa, Susan, you smell like eucalyptus oil." Like, it's not like that. So it's a very muted. I mean, it's there, but it's a very sort of faint scent, which I don't look at that as a negative, honestly.
Dude, I go to the gym. I put that Pachamama on. Every time I go to the gym, like on both knees, on both shoulders, and I could just smell myself. I could just smell the hemp. And
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just like, yeah, what's up?
Oh,
I'm
see,
here.
I got this big old knot in my neck, so like I'm gonna rub this
I
back.
don't know. My starting to feel better though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, guys. I always talk about my sort of first experience with CBD or a CBD product, and it honestly was a topical. And I was hungover. I had a hangover, and I had a CBD topical sample. It was like when I first started, or it was before, when I had plans to launch Well, but we were still in the process of getting it together. And I got this, and oh my God, that's what really made. I was like, I'm a believer in this, because it took away my hangover, and like it was brutal. So like that's what really that was really I mean, obviously I've used CBD before in my cannabis products, but I mean mainly specifically focusing on CBD and its potential benefits. That's when I was exposed to it, and I was like, oh wow, like if it can help my hangover, like what else can it help? And that was just with the topical rubbing it. like Cam just did. So I like that. I think we'll be adding this. I want to see what you guys have to say. Yep, see, Denise saying, I like the mild smells better. Denise, yep. How is that 1,000 milligram Koi Healing Balm working out for you, Denise? I know, I think you ordered, I know it was probably just last week, but I don't know if you've noticed any improvements. But Kim Kwan, I like my calming balm, or the healing balm smell. Yeah, the healing balm, Kim, I love that topical. You know, I don't have a negative thing to say about the Koi Healing Balm, but that is just another option, and the price point's very, very solid. I think, what did I say, $50 for that 1,000 milligrams? So, it's not, not trying to minimize anybody's financial situation, but I don't think it's it's definitely overpriced or anything. Sorry, we just had like a power surge. I don't know. I saw the lights just flash, but that was weird. Let's see. Bomb. Allie said, I would love a balm. My face is so dry and I got CBD lotion for my mom. It's helping, but I feel balm would work better. Yeah, maybe something a little thicker.
It works great for dry skin.
Yeah, just don't put it in your eyes. Cam will tell you.
Yeah, it's not fun. No, I use it because my nose gets really dry right here.
Mm-hmm.
I put it on every night and I don't,
No, absolutely. And then like some of the these are their roll-ons, all right? So you just which I love the roll-ons. So they have the so then they're full spectrum as well, and both of these are 500 milligrams in them. So I'm a big fan. You know, one is like this blue one is a cooling relief, and then this not everybody wants the cooling action in their topical. So, icy hot, think icy hot. That's why they kind of have both of these. Let's see. I won't review them right now, but because we'll save them for next week or something. But yeah, very solid packaging. Nice big QR code right on the label. Says the ingredients. They use eucalyptus essential, those cooling sensations, and definitely. Yeah. So there's that, and then there's a little roll-on, and all you do is you literally just apply it, and then the formula or the little topical will come out. It'll squeeze out when you push down, and you just rub it on. So big fan of the Simplistic line. I'm excited to review the rest of their products with you in the coming weeks. But of course, guys, I had to talk about these because I think they're amazing products, and whenever I am considering bringing on a new brand to the WellSC website, I always like to review them first with you guys to get your guys' feedback, and maybe you guys have experience with the Simplistic CBD products, and if you do, let me know in the comment section, good, bad, neutral. Let me know, because I really do, guys. I value your guys' comments. I go through every time you guys, that's why I'm always trying my best to respond to all of you guys. That's why every single Wednesday after Wellness Wednesday is over, being live for an hour and a half, I go home, and then another hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, depending on the comments, going through, reading every single one and answering all of them, because I love you guys so much, and I do get a lot of value in reading your guys' comments. So that's why we review products in front of you. It's not for me just to shove them down your face. It's for me to, one, expose you to it, and two, to get your overall feedback on them, and maybe you've used them before. So I want to get as much sort of first-hand experience with them, in addition to just off that salve. I'm a big fan of it, and I don't like salves. Or I should say I don't like them. I'm not a topical user is what I should say. I'm more of a tincture user myself.
Josh Arnett, is that comment to me? He said, let's chat. Is that comment to me about fighting?
Yes, Josh, we will chat. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Josh, Josh, I think Josh should kick your ass, though, honestly. Have you ever seen Josh?
No, I haven't seen
Josh.
Oh,
yeah, he's kind of a big dude, so.
I ain't scared. Bring it.
Well, Josh, you can beat his ass. It's fine. Where's that vaporizer at?
You have it. Don't even come at me.
No, I don't.
Watch. Stand up. Oh,
oh, it's right here, guys. Found it. How many of you guys do that with your vapes?
Be waiting for your apology.
Where is it? Nope, never coming. So you could be waiting a long time.
Dude, did you ever see that meme? It's just like, you could trust your friends with your whole life, but as soon as that vape goes missing, you lose trust in everyone.
It's the same thing with
You're
lighters.
sitting on it. Stand up.
It's the same thing with lighters, honestly.
That's so
But yeah,
funny.
then
It's true.
so I showed you guys all the sort of tincture, or the, you want to go that way?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I showed you guys sort of all the simplistic CBD products. Oh, and I mean, they also have some flour that they sent me, which we'll review. Well, these are pre-rolls. Like, this is their Lifter strain, and then this is their Electra strain. So yeah, I like the vials that they're in and everything. Smells good. So to smoke these in the coming episodes. So, you know, just keep tuning in. We always do these sort of product reviews for you guys. It looks like a lot of you guys are very interested in cartridges, just based off you guys' comments telling us to try that. So I would highly recommend these simplistic cartridges. So I think we'll be getting them onto the WellSC website in the coming weeks. I don't know if you guys seen the new Koi products that we just launched. We just actually added some CBD flower from Koi. They come in little 4-gram tins, and it's Heaven's Kush. And then also the Koi inhalers, those CBD inhalers. I'm very excited. We should have those on Friday, so I might even be able to test one of them live with you guys on Friday if they show up on time. But just like talking to Koi and talking about sort of like the science that went into developing that product, it's very unique. I mean, it's not the first sort of cannabinoid inhaler that I've come across, because at the dispensaries out here, and I'm sure wherever else it's legal, they have THC inhalers. I just don't find, that dose of 5 milligrams for me of THC, honestly, like, I'm just like, that's cute. So, like, I don't find, it doesn't work for me, guys. So, like, again, you need to find a product that works best for you and your personal needs and what you're using it for. But, you know, I'm excited to see how it works. I mean, it supposedly has because of like sort of the particles and the science behind it, it helps sort of increase that bioavailability, you know, which is the amount of CBD and cannabinoids your body gets to use after going through internally bodily processes and regulations. So that's a big thing to pay attention to, because bioavailability varies from product to, or consumption method to consumption method. Just like, you know, the bioavailability that you get from vaporizing a CBD cartridge to the bioavailability you get out of a CBD capsule are completely different.
Josh said, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Chat about simplistic.
Oh,
so he wants to chat to you about simplistic.
All right, let's do it, Josh. I'll hit you up after the live stream, my man. Yes, Josh, I know it'll probably be, Josh and I like to have these long conversations. I think I talked to Josh on the phone, on Monday for like 2 hours, you know, so I just, I love that guy. So, alright, let's see. Kayla Williams said, I need to get one of those cartridges and let my husband try it. I'm sick of the money he spends every week on CBD additive. Yeah, what does he spend, like, how much, like, what milligram content is he getting of that CBD additive, Kayla? Because inside this, there's 250 milligrams, and if you're, I don't know how much you consume, but I don't know. I'll have to test this. You just, like, the Aero Pro cartridges, for me, I love those. Great vaporizer, great cartridges, but I can go through those cartridges like that in a day. No joke. I've done it. These I just got, so I will sit here and I'll use it like if I was just going to use it regularly, you know, and see how long I would consider a high user of of a vaporizer, or a frequent user throughout the day, I should say, how long it would last for me, because I know some of you guys would be similar, or are similar to me, or maybe use it more, where you just be chiefing on this, because this, since I can vape in the office, I can just sit at my desk and have this and just chief on it. And I do it unintentionally. You know, I'll just be working, guys. I'm serious. I'll literally have it in my mouth like that, and I'll just be typing, and then I'll just be vaping.
Oh, I'll go into the cloudy. I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell did you fucking... Like, what are you vaping in here? Oh, it's this. I got this. I'm like, oh.
That's me, guys. So, I'm going to see how long. Because, if you're not... If, like, use it, maybe, like, be hit it a few times throughout the day, or just as needed, then yeah, sure, it would be cost effective. But I don't know. Again, I don't know how much he's spending on his CBD additive. I always like to just give you options, Kayla. Is where I'm going with this, is just to give you options to sort of, you know, so you can decide which is more cost effective based off you and your husband's personal needs, because everybody's personal needs vary from person to person. Even if you and I are both trying to treat, say, our anxiety, we can experience results from just leveraging CBD or cannabinoids in general. We can experience different results from the different product types. So that's what it's always important, start low at a low dose. Typically with a tincture, even a because near immediate effects, then gradually increase as needed. With edibles and capsules, it's a little harder. Plus, those can take up to 2 hours to start to take effect. So, tinctures and a vape are always what we recommend when you're starting out, just because they do deliver the quickest sort of availability to your body, and they also provide the higher amounts of bioavailability. Excuse me.
You were talking about drug tests and stuff. Justin Jenkins says, I assume your company doesn't drug test, right? LOL.
Cam has a drug test coming up this Friday, so yeah, you better get fucking clean, bro.
Fuck, I'm gonna fail.
No, we don't drug test. Honestly, I don't think any company should. I'm seeing more and more companies are, like, corporations are trying to say, we're not going to drug test for weed. Like, drug test me for everything else, sure, but weed should not get, like, just because I test positive for weed, I should not be excluded from getting a job. When half your employees are probably going out after work and getting shit-faced.
Yeah, I have a couple friends that work at car dealerships, and when they first started, they weren't able to, but now they can. And, like, car dealerships, that was, like, one big place I knew, like, you always got tested.
Those salesmen are all doing blow.
I was like, oh, that's dope. So now all of them just blaze down every time.
Yeah, right? Like, yep, Doug, perfect. Slight chance of THC popping up in a drug test, but it can happen depending on how much you dose. Of course, but that's why, Doug, of course, Doug, like, if you got drug tested and you never smoke weed and you just hit this once, a full spectrum, chances are you're fine. But I always like to urge on the side of caution and recommend, if you ever have to worry about getting a drug test, just to be safe, I would recommend a CBD isolate or a broad spectrum product. Now, what you do with that information is up to you, but I am just speaking, just trying to make my personal recommendation in regards to overall just safety for that. And hopefully one day that'll never be an issue for people, but currently it is, so that's why I have to say it and want to say it, is just so you understand it. And yes, Josh, I saw your comment about the liquid weight stuff, so I'm definitely going to have to talk to you about it. Absolutely. So, Justin saying, Cam, use the roll-on your forehead, works with my migraines, well, the one I have anyways. Yeah, so I mean, Justin, honestly, it's the same process. Obviously the salve's a little thicker than, like, the roll-on. But it is the same sort of theory, taking this salve and rubbing it into the temples. It's just like the roll-on. So is it helping you?
Yeah.
Guys, that's what I use CBD from the get-go for, was headaches, migraines. I talk about it all the time, and it really out. And then realizing that I do deal with anxiety and realize that cannabis products really do help me, and that's why I feel like I react so well when I use them, is I'm just like, my brain isn't just jumping and running a million miles per hour and just thinking of random things all the time. So that's why I use these products. I believe in them. That's why I started Wellesley, and that's why we do this show, is so I can spread education around it, because there is so much misinformation going around this industry. I'm trying to think. I had one thing that I saw over the weekend that I did want to bring up. I'm hoping it'll come to me. I try and, like, save things, but I just have all these things going on, and I usually remember when usually I'm like, all right, Eden, this is your rant this week, and I'm not.
You usually text it to me.
Yeah, or, like, I see something and I'm just like, it triggers something, and I just, like, start thinking about it, and then I'm like, oh. And then usually when I remember, that's when I'm like, oh, and then I can just start going on a rant live, but maybe I'll remember, who knows. Alright, one time, Kayla Williams, I bought a lavender bomb one time, and OMG, it was loud. Yeah, Kayla, that's funny as shit, Kayla, that you say it like that, because I understand that, because, like, the Koi lavender lotion, I'm the same way, like, that lotion is very, very fragrant. It smells incredible. But the lavender, Kayla is the one I was like, I'm not a big fan. Like, lavender's okay, you know, it's all right, but I don't want to walk around smelling like lavender personally. So, but the Koi lavender lotion, like, that's loud, as Kayla would say it. That I think so. But I mean, I like the what is it? The citrus and the grapefruit one. I've been using the grapefruit one, honestly. I like that. I just have it on my desk. I honestly use it for hand dryness. Because my hands get really dry. We're out here in Colorado. It's dry, cold, and it's snowing right now for the third time this week, fourth time. Like, it's been snowing like every other day since last week, and it's just like keeps accumulating. Like, guys, the roads are a mess out here. I mean, they were better today, but now some of the snow, you know, was melting. It was all wet, so now it's snowed again. So when we leave here, the roads are going to be an absolute shit show. It's going to be an ice rink out there. I was literally like driving like 20 miles per hour the other day at night, and like the road started to like turn a little bit, so I went to like turn my car a little bit, but my car just continued to go straight because the ice was just like taking it. I wasn't going fast, and so yeah, be safe out there is all I'm trying to say. Allie saying, I love Wellstein. I trust them, especially after the game up flour I bought. Will only buy from Wellstein. I need to stock up. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. For those of you that I was expecting that to be delivered today or yesterday, even there was. Long story short, it's been shipping delays with like USPS and like pickup. The local people, you know, is like I guess I can get it to there, but it's like when it comes to like getting it shipped to Colorado and then dispersing it out. That's kind of what's been delayed. So that's why for those of you guys that have ordered the Free the Leaf CBG flour. That's why we haven't shipped it out. I know, and like Allie was messaging me like, is everything okay? She's like, normally you guys order like ship it out the next day or the same day. And we do. We strive for that. But unfortunately, I was, you know, just watching tracking and got it up and planned, you know, Monday morning to be here, but then snowstorms and weather delays. So things that are unfortunately out of my control, but I'm hoping that, you know, this week we'll get them. And the second we get them this week, we will be shipping them out. So I did want to apologize for those of you guys that are kind of waiting on that. You know, we're not ignoring you. You know, if you've ordered from us, you know, Cam back here is he's killing it with the shipping, getting it out. So thank you for being so patient, Allium and everybody else. All righty. I see you guys chatting it up with each other. Allium saying, I keep it in a vape with me all day, but don't hit it constantly. So, Allium, I believe I saw you say earlier when you use, let me see, this sort of pen style device in your cartridge. I believe you said, or actually it would be in a variable wattage device because you said you keep it at 7 watts. I believe the comment disappeared when I was talking, so I believe that's what you said. So, yeah, guys. So keep up the engagement, keep sharing, keep asking questions. You know, right now giving away a 250 milligram Wellsy full spectrum, all natural tincture with MCT oil in it. If we get it up to 30 viewers, we were at 17. I will double the giveaway at 30. If we get to 50, I will triple the giveaway. So then that means there'll be 3 winners. Right now there will just be 1. So keep tagging those friends, inviting people in here, and let's get this party started more than it already has. All right, let's see. Up a house, no, every month. Let's see, Caleb saying, OMG, my husband does. He's killing me. He's vaping up a house note every month in CBD. Yeah, so, Caleb, I might have missed your response in regards to how much what strength he's paying for the additive. But I'll definitely kind of keep a lookout for it because I'm curious about how much he does or what strength he gets and what price he pays for that. Alright, that whole joint. Justin saying I could smoke that whole joint and still need more. No, that's how I am with flower, is when I smoke a pre-roll, like, yeah, I get high, but you know what I'm doing right after that? I'm taking a dab. Like, for example, Sunday night, I was upstairs in my office, you know, had some weed, ground it up, loaded it in a bowl. I was like, this isn't going to do. Took some wax out of my container, sprinkled it on top of that, and then I took some keef, sprinkled it on top of that, and then, not done yet, added a little drizzle of some CBD isolate on there, covered it with more flour, put some more wax, more keef, and then smoked that. And then right after that, I still took a dab. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, it was great. Cam went to sleep very, very early that night.
Kayla, was that the one where her husband?
Yeah, yeah.
$160 bottle every 4 or 5 days.
What? $160 bottle? Oh my goodness, Kayla! I can help you out with that. That is crazy.
What's like the milligram?
Yeah, what's the milligram?
What's the bottle
250
size?
milligram, 500 milligram. Well, I mean, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the milligram content in that? That's wild. I mean, especially because like vaping, it's like that has a near immediate effects, you know. So man, I'm interested to see what she says to that because I want to help you out. I want to help you and your husband save some money because nobody can afford that. That is wild.
Bonkers.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And even if you can afford it, I don't think you want to be spending $160 every 4 or 5 days. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. If I had the money, I guess I'd be spending if I could that amount of money on weed products every day. I mean, I don't know. I guess.
Dude,
Oh, she said I'm not sure what dosage it is, but it's concentrated strong. You won't dilute it as much as I think you should. Goes through a $160 bottle every 4 or 5 days. Yeah, kid, I want to help you figure out a more cost-effective option for you and your husband. I mean, unless you enjoy spending that $160, I would certainly help you out. Let's see. Oh, and allium too. Also, guys, about the koi flower. So we'll have them in the 4-gram tins. But we're also going to have koi pre-rolls. Those should be added on this side. I'm hoping by Friday, when we'll get them by Friday. So, yeah.
Jessica R. Smith said, so I see this about restless legs. I'm actually suffering this almost every day. I'm actually seeing a sleep specialist. They told me one, because if you feel the tingles under your skin when you're at your peak tiredness, and I believe that is what is happening with me. Damn. 3 people.
Yeah. No, Jessica. Yeah, I know Sue was saying in here, Sue Whalen was saying that she actually experiences RLS, and she says when she starts feeling, I believe it was the tingling, that she puts on the bottom of her feet, and then it helps.
Yeah, Sue Whalen.
Yep, Sue said that. So, of course, guys, like, look, as I said in the educational portion of the show, that no really research has specifically been done on this, but like other conditions related or symptoms related to this have been have been treated leveraging these cannabinoid products. Now, that's not to say every single person will experience those results. This is all just preliminary information, but it looks very promising. And I'm glad I did this topic because seeing how many of you guys, thank you all for raising your hand and saying I experienced this, and yes, no, neutral on the benefits of CBD and cannabinoids for this. Thank you for raising your hand and saying it helps me, doesn't help me, or I'm neutral on it. So thank you, because people like, who was that who asked the question?
It was Jessica.
So Jessica, so then when people like Jessica ask questions, I could give you the information, but I feel like, especially, some people who are like, maybe you just never watched us before, and you're like, who's this kid just sitting up here like telling me about this shit? Like, I don't believe him. And then it's like, okay, but if I have people in here saying I experienced this, I don't pay any of you guys to say this. It's like, so if you guys are raising your hand saying that, it speaks a lot more to the potential benefits. I can sit up here and preach information all day, but it's just like when your friend recommends something versus you getting targeted by an ad, you'll be more inclined to listen to your friend and be like, oh, I saw that ad, but now that my friend recommended this, I'm definitely going to go try it. You're more inclined to take a recommendation from your friends and family because, of course, you trust your friends and family not to push you in the wrong direction for anything.
Exactly.
Oh,
Couldn't have said it better.
Couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Kaylin, saying love the product knowledge you guys have. I try to educate myself and constantly have my ear to the ground of the market and see what's going on. So, that's why we bring in and have these new brands, because there's always going to be companies coming out. Most of them are going to be garbage, but then there's wonderful brands like Simplistic that come out and roll out great products. Like Cam's using this salve. He's a big fan of it. I just like the smell of eucalyptus. I think that's what really gets me. Like, I love our eucalyptus CBD bath bomb. Like, it's so good. I wish I took baths more, honestly.
What are we giving away? Someone asked that.
250 milligram Wellesi natural full spectrum tincture. All right.
Natural.
Natural. All right, yeah, so make sure you guys are engaging with us, sharing. Just keep doing what you guys are doing. Drop those questions, tag those friends. Let's get the party started, and then at the end of the show, we'll sit up here and answer these questions, for however long, and then, at the end of the show, the only thing that I require is that you stick around until the end to claim your prize. If I draw your name and I call your name and you're not here, I move on and pick a new person. So, do yourself a service and stick around until the very end of Wellness Wednesday.
Is there a coupon today?
Yes. Well, the coupon code, thank you for reminding me. That is something else I meant to talk about. Our Valentine's Day coupon. We're running our Valentine's Week sale. 25% off site-wide. Until Friday at midnight or 11:59 p.m. With coupon code LOVE25, which Cam is posting inside of the chat section for you guys right now. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. It is, again, valid through Friday until 11:59 p.m. So,
what is it again?
LOVE25.
Any caps, right?
All capital letters. Yep. I always make the coupon codes all capitals. Just in case, I don't want any funny business going on when you guys are trying to check out and it won't work just because it's lowercase or capitals. So I just make it easy and make them all capitals. Denise asked Cam, does he rant often when he is not here? I like to rant. Yeah, absolutely.
We just went
what?
offline.
Oh, well, sorry, Instagram.
I was about to put the code.
It's okay. I'll go live.
No, I don't want to go live. I'm not going live.
Don't go live. But I'll go live here in a second. All right. Don't worry. We'll come back. Don't you worry. All right. We're back. We're back on the gram. All right. Sorry, guys. Just had to step away for a second and put the camera back on. All right. Ready to go. Margie, where are you going? Oh, we're replying to Allie saying bags are packed and ready to go. Where are you guys going? Justin saying I'm betting Eden rants about a lot of things. Yeah, I do like to rant and make my opinion known when I but I'm not the type of person like there's certain things that I won't discuss. It's like, like politics and religion. Like that stuff is just like I'm not the type of person where it's like on my Facebook and stuff, like sharing political stances on things. I don't feel like that's a place to do it. So like, yeah, I rant, but there are certain topics where I don't rant about because I basically rant about topics that I'm knowledgeable about. Like I'm not just gonna rant to rant and act like a know-it-all, but certainly about things I'm very educated about. Denise saying, wow, sunny and 70s here. That's what it was 2 weeks ago before this whole snow apocalypse started occurring, as it was 70 degrees. Next day, we wake up with 6 inches of snow on the ground. So, welcome to winter in Colorado. We love it. Alright, Kayla saying, I wore shorts today. It's hot. Guys, just rubbing in the warm weather. Like, I'm jealous. I love the snow. But I love the snow when I'm up in the mountains snowboarding. It's like a tease right now. Like when I have to look out the window and I see all that snow, it crushes my heart because I'm not upstairs snowboarding. Because like beginning of the week, like Monday morning, Breckenridge woke up with 18 inches of fresh powder just in 24 hours. Let's see.
Lori said, so Eden and Cam, what's your Valentine's plans? I will be drugged out and passed out.
Yeah, he's getting his wisdom. Oh, yeah, actually, Cam won't be here, guys, on Friday. I think
we mentioned this last week.
Yeah, it'll just be me. Lucky you guys! It's just me on Feel Good Friday. Cam is actually getting his wisdom teeth removed, so he's going to be having a grand old time at home.
I can tune in. You want me? I'll
probably be saying random
split
shit.
Split screen, dude. Will put me on.
Cam's like bloody chipmunk cheeks. So that's where Cam will be.
I'll be in bed, watching movies and eating ice cream. Drinking ice cream.
Drinking ice cream. Yeah, I mean, just don't use a straw.
Yeah, spoon or just like tip it.
Kayla Williams saying, I've always been curious how flour gets through the mail. Well, that's USPS is familiar. They've come out and said that they're allowing these products to be shipped. Flour usually, like when we're shipping pounds of flour just in bags, of course, if somebody unknowing person opens it or inspector opens it, they're going to think it's weed. Which is why we put the, there's this sort of like letter that USPS wants you to include, like saying that this is, Farm Bill compliant, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read regurgitate everything from it, but so you have that letter. Then you also put, the COA of that material so they can look at it right there. And then we also put an invoice in there to show that this product was actually paid legitimately. So now that there are still people that have issues, but I haven't had any, issues really. There's been a couple times, but the issue gets resolved pretty quickly. We just speak with USPS and give them the proper paperwork, and then we're good to go because USPS is totally fine. They understand these are legal products. It's just having those pieces of paper. It's just with flour products usually. Like we're just shipping flour, we put that in. But if you guys are like ordering a tincture and stuff, we don't have issues with that. But the flour definitely, Kayla. So that's how the flour gets through the mail.
Well, Ali, I'm sure you did a holiday leave early and do a live at home with Cam.
Cam is going to be in bed. I actually brought the little tripod that I use for Instagram live streams like 2 weeks ago when I just randomly went live like Monday night just sitting at home. I do want to do that more frequently. I'm not going to say it's going to be a weekly thing because, nighttime I got other stuff to do as well, of course, like website stuff for Wellesley and everything. So, so I got to make sure I have time available for that. But, I do love going live with you. So I am going to try to force myself to be more consistent with those sort of nightly live streams because I get it. Some people right now are, depending on where you are, if you're in California, you're still at work. So, a lot of people on East Coast, when we start at 6 o'clock. So, most people are at home, but so that's why I just want to make it so people that want to watch us and want to get educated have the ability, whether it's even on the recorded version, but I also want to give those people a chance to watch us live and engage with me live because I really had a great time. That live stream, I think I was almost live for like 2 hours when I did that, and that thing got close to like almost 1,000 comments. That thing went bonkers. So it seems like you guys were really receptive to that, so I'll do it for you guys. Alright. Let's see. Justin saying, I have ADHD myself. I got put on Vyvanse, and it really seems to help. But when I was in college, I found I studied better after smoking than I did without it. So are you saying... Wait, Justin, are you saying that I got put on Vyvanse? Oh, so you're saying in college, Justin, that when you were smoking, that it helped you more? Yeah, that just speaks to and gives us more proof because we've actually talked about, CBD and cannabinoids for ADHD, and it's been shown to be potentially effective. And, we have even some of the employees that work here at Wellesley. One of the ladies, she actually gives it to her grandchild, and he started out with our Wellesley grape CBD oil. And he actually he splits a Super Chew in half and takes one of those a day. And his teachers and even his family have noticed a big improvement. He's even gotten off his ADHD medication. So that just goes to show there is a potential that it can help. And Justin, that's what my focus and concentration, that's what I whenever I'm using CBD products and smoking, that's what I always talk about is the focus and concentration benefits that I experience from it because I've never been diagnosed. I don't know. Probably if I went in, they would say I was a little ADHD. I'm a little all over the place and a little hyperactive. So they would probably diagnose me, but I notice, and people, my girlfriend, for example, when I smoke, she's like, the weed really chills you out and just levels you out. So I'm sure if I was to get tested, they would diagnose me with it, but I'm not going to do it because, like Justin said, I find smoking helps me, and even using CBD products helps me.
Oh, I definitely think I got ADHD or ADD or something, one of the two. Yeah. Some sort of it.
Yeah, see, Margie saying, yeah, Preels, look, guys, I'm listening and getting products that you guys want. You guys asked for flour. I'm adding CBG flour. I've added tins of CBD flour from Koi. I'm adding pre-rolls from Koi. Now might be looking to add these pre-rolls from Simplistic on there. So, guys, you guys ask, and I deliver with products, whether that's under the Wellesley brand or a reputable third-party product that I trust, because I'm not going to put a product on the website that I wouldn't feel comfortable using myself or recommending to my closest friends and family members, because all the products on the site I've used before. Margie said my RLS is bad. Margie, does leveraging your tincture, your topical that you have, or
Margie has it too,
or your sort of arsenal that your arsenal of products that you have, do those help you? All right, hello everyone on Instagram. Good to see you. 413 Canna Consult, welcome. Lauren Homegrown, welcome on Instagram to Wellness Wednesday. It's great to see you beautiful human beings hanging out with us on the interwebs on this wonderful Wednesday evening. Ricky Baldwin, what's going on, Ricky? Hope you're doing well, my man. Long time no see.
It has been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Kim Kwan, word of mouth def helps. Why do you think I give you guys the honest to God truth on what we're saying and the information we're giving you? Because I want you guys to feel comfortable recommending your closest friends and family members to wellesley.com. I'm starting to get more and more calls. Like, I got this call from it's like this local bingo league or something in Denver. No, and she was like, yeah, one of our regular attendees, she uses your flavored CBD oil and recommends it. And I think she wanted me to like advertise at their bingo events because
bingo's dope.
Exactly, but she was like, yeah, I mean, she's like, Eden, I don't know if you know this, but our demographic, is the 50-plus range, and I think that would be perfect. And I was like, no, that would definitely be perfect. So it just goes to show, word of mouth. We even have physicians out here at some of the hospitals around here. I have customers call me and saying, yeah, my nurse or my physician so-and-so actually recommended your products for me when they said that CBD could potentially help me, and they pushed me towards you. So having medical professionals start to recommend Wellnessy products and the things that we're doing here really speaks wonders. Because, I'm not a medical professional. Cam's not a medical professional. So when those medical professionals are actually recommending our products, you know that they wouldn't recommend a product unless it's an effective product or has the highest potential of being effective for their patient.
Denise, why is it not minimized by procedure by a lot? She said, I'm having a spine procedure tomorrow as my neurologist has cleared me, so I might not be here Friday. Spine surgery.
Denise, I will be keeping you in my thoughts. I hope you will message me once you're done with the surgery or you're in the recovery process. So wishing you the best and a speedy recovery, Denise, because that sounds like an intense surgery. I mean, I guess anything with the spine, right? Yeah. Anything with the spine, I could see being
in general
pretty intense. So we are wishing you the best, Denise. All right, let's see. Allie saying #Wellesley dropping knowledge bombs. That's what we like to do, is drop knowledge bomb. Yes, thank you, Kayla. I can't see the message, but once we're done with the live stream, I'll check that message that you just sent to the Wellnessy page, and I'll look into it, and then I will help recommend products that I would think would be a good replacement and maybe more cost effective. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. So, but I'll do my best, Kayla, to help you out and help sort of guide you on your CBD journey like I do with most of the folks in here. I hope that I've helped many of you on your CBD journey. Let's see. Shit. Of course, Kim, I used my coupon already, and I got an email today. Your customer service is the best. Yep, Kim. So, like I said when we spoke, the super shoes are still being manufactured. You got to test them and everything. But I didn't want to hold up I believe it's the Wellnessy grape CBD oil that you ordered. I didn't want to hold that up, so we're shipping that separately. And then once the super shoes are back from testing and we're done with it, then I will obviously ship that out. All right, let's see. Margie's saying, yeah, at the worst, my whole body gets the twinges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, now I definitely see how, you wouldn't be able to sleep with RLS if you're moving your leg or you're kind of twitching. And I feel like that would be so annoying. And then you would just I would get anxiety that I'm not getting sleep.
I'd get irritated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be anxious. I'm like, shit, I'm not getting sleep. And then my mind would start running, and I'm tomorrow's gonna suck. I'm gonna be tired. Blah blah blah. So then, like, it would just make matters worse, and then I'm getting no sleep because that's my issue. That's why I smoke. That's why I use CBD products before I go to bed, is because my mind is constantly running and running and running and running. Like the hamster on the wheel, it won't fall off. It just keeps going. It's really annoying. So that's why, like, when I travel and, like, yeah, there's been times where I don't have my products with me, and, oh, man, that sucks. It's not fun. Then it's like, oh, my God, I just want to get some sleep. Like, if I had my little pen or some, you know, my CBD products, yeah, it would help me. I literally have a THC pen that sits next to my bed, doesn't move. It's there just so if I wake up in the middle of the night, puff on it a couple times, and then I'm right back to sleep. Alright, let's see. Guys, so many
Have you ever heard of Leaf Buyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Denise said she loves seeing you guys on Leaf Buyer. Hope they brought you a lot more customers.
Yep, we work with Leaf Buyer. I love those guys over there. Denise, I did see you came through. You took advantage of one of their sort of text messaging promotions that they sent out. So, but yeah, Denise, that's awesome. Leaf Buyer is a phenomenal company. We love working with them. So, yeah. But I was happy to see you come through on that, Denise. I was smiling when I saw your name pop up. Stuart Wells, this is literally not acceptable. I'll miss you guys Friday due to sister-in-law's wedding. All right, Stuart Wells.
That's what I thought, too.
I draw the line right here. Like, this is my rant for the day. Stuart Wells, like, man, gonna have to, like, chat with your sister. It's gonna have to be postponed until later
or
next day. Or you're gonna have to be allowed to, like, live stream the Feel Good Friday to everybody at the wedding on a giant screen. That's the only way I'll allow you to miss Stuart Wells. Other than, if not, then I expect to see you here 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Friday. Oh, Stuart Wells, I do want to I was laughing at, I believe it was you, Stuart, who replied to, I think it was on Saturday, to my Valentine's Day email that I sent out saying, I'll be your Valentine, and you were saying something about Cam. So it was, Stuart, I do believe that was you. I'm sorry if it wasn't, but I'm like 95% sure it was Stuart. But I was definitely laughing at that response to the email. I'll show it to you because I was like, man, it's a typical Stuart thing to say.
Justin and Chase are wondering, what is Leaf Buyer?
Leaf Buyer is just, they're just like a publicly traded, they work with sort of like you can look at them as like a ad agency in the cannabis space, long story short, but they do a bunch of different other things, content promotion, but basically the large portion of their focus is advertising in the CBD and cannabis space, so that's why we work with them. You know, they also, you know, they run different blogging websites, so they have different email lists and stuff that they promote products to. So it's kind of just a strategic partnership that we aligned with them. They're not, you know, like if you go to leafbuyer.com, they're great for, I don't know if you guys have heard of Weed Maps, but if you go to leafbuyer.com, they have a bunch of, like, it's a coupon site too, so they got branded profiles, like the Wellesy branded profile on there, different brands that they work with. So yeah, it's kind of just like an agency for the cannabis space.
Stuart says it was him.
Yeah, Stuart, that's right, my man. I was laughing at that. Because honestly, I sent that email, then, dude, you, like, responded like that, and I was like, man, what does Stuart have to say? Like, what, Stuart?
Talking shit.
Yeah, and then I was like, I opened it, I was like, oh, he's talking shit. Like, and I was laughing so hard. I'll show it to you tonight, Cam. It might be a little too vulgar for some people in here, but no, it was funny. It was so funny. It was a Stuart thing to say, for sure. Like... all right. Denise saying, Cam, remember you can put your tincture in your ice cream. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, guys. I'm going to have a lot of CBD and teas.
Oh, hello, Danny. Thank you for tuning in.
Wherever you are.
Thanks. Great to see you. She's in, she flew into Boston. She's in, like, some other town.
Ugh.
Yeah, so she's in Massachusetts right now.
Boston.
All right. It's like blizzard here. Ooh, okay, Lori. I think you got us beat. Eden, don't be jelly. It's like blizzard here with 30-mile-per-hour winds with negative 37 degree below wind chill. You got us beat on that, Lori.
I think she's in Minnesota.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like the storm is just like,
Whoop.
coming here and then blowing up, and it's just affecting everybody.
Danny just said hi, Eden.
Oh, hi, Danny. Yeah, New Hampshire. Well, she flew into Boston.
Brian, you did not miss the giveaway.
No, Brian, you did not miss the giveaway. Don't worry.
Don't you worry.
Now she's in New Hampshire. Okay. Now she made it to New Hampshire. Lori, you're so sweet telling Cam to get well soon. He'll be back next Wednesday, guys. Like, don't give him too much sympathy.
Might be a little chubbier in the face.
Yeah, he definitely will be. So make sure you guys point that out about his little chubby cheeks. Really looking like a little chipmunk. Let's see. I'm having... Okay, perfect. So, yeah, Denise, I'm sending thoughts and prayers to you. Stuart Wells says, you guys in the States make things more of a bother than they need to be. I had my wisdom teeth out in my dinner break at work.
Dude, that's what you told me. You're like, so you just be a little late?
Oh my God, Stuart, you're funny. I guess we do. I guess we're a little soft out here in the States.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, Stuart, you are just a badass. I think that's what it is, Stuart. I think the common denominator here is that you're a badass, Stuart. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see, answer some of you guys' questions. We'll answer some more of them. Kayla Williams, thank you for sharing this. She said, I can tell you firsthand it's amazing for ADHD. My husband and son take it and don't have to get all those weird medication side effects. Yeah, like the no sleep, the decreased appetite, it's just the irritability. Those side effects suck for those ADHD medications. What?
Stuart said, I believe my email was along the lines of making Cam my bitch.
Yeah, that was, I think that's the more PG version of it, honestly, Stuart. But yeah, it was definitely along the lines of that. I was certainly laughing at that.
Danny's calling me weak.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Danny's in here.
Oh, no, Danny, let's gotta go work or something.
Look at you, Danny. Yeah. Janice saying, Simplistic is my all-time favorite for pain and fibromyalgia relief pain. I was in pain all the time. You couldn't even hug me. Oh, well, I'm happy, Janice, that you found that this Simplistic products work for you. Were you using the tinctures or were you using their, their topical salve or maybe even their roll-on? Let me know. Margie saying the 1,000 milligram chocolate mint calms it down a little bit, but willing to test that relax and see if it catches my starting symptoms. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's experiment with different products. Obviously find the one that works for you and stick with it. But I mean, if you can, I recommend experimenting with different ones, seeing which one works best for you and your personal needs. Janice saying, it's been night and day. I'm pain-free. Thank you, Simplistic. I love hearing that, Janice. So thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. Stuart, good night. If you have to go to bed, I know, I understand we do go a little late for you, but if you do, we love you, my man. Yeah, Kayla, of course. She said, thanks for helping me out, Willis. You're awesome. Well, we are here for you, whether it's on Wellness Wednesday, Feel Good Friday, live on the air. You can ask us questions, or we are here for you day or night. Shoot us a message, email us, post on the Facebook wall, post in the WellSU CBD support group. No matter where you post, we will be happy to help you out any way we can. Alrighty. I'm back. Nope. Alright, Brian, you're good. Alright, I'm just scrolling through. I see you guys kind of chatting with each other, which is good. I just want to make sure I'm answering the main questions. Alright, I've been running. Kayla Williams says, I'm in Mississippi and been running my AC. Oh my goodness, that's it's warm and humid there. Hey, that's awesome. Decides that what I do is Brian McKitterick said, so my appointment went well. Now the hospital called UT in Texas decides to decide what they want to do with my kidney. Well, Brian McKitterick, I'm glad the appointment went well. I'm hoping that you'll get some positive news in regards to that. All right, guys. I am. Oh, dude, look, they're calling you. Kayla Williamson, I got a tooth pulled on my lunch break. Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy.
Have a good night. Everyone else says goodbye, too. Andy says bye to everyone.
Just faintly in the
background. All right. Oh, wow. Wow, Danny really was talking shit.
Told you, dude.
That's funny. That is funny. Okay, so Stuart prefaces it with this. I'm not a badass, far from it. Although, I did pull my own tooth at work once because I was in agony and couldn't get an appointment. I'm not a badass, but I yanked my tooth. I mean, I think that's pretty badass. I wouldn't want to do that.
I saw that last week.
Yeah.
At Starbucks.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. Alright, yep, everyone's saying bye, Andy. Alright, guys, so what I'll do now is we will go through and we will pick the winner. Let me pull up the giveaway thingy that I use, the little system. Where did I save it at? Sorry, guys. Alright, I found it. Oh, and I need to save the new version. I always... Dude, I don't know. I mean, luckily it's just like an extra click, but it's just like, come on.
Convenience.
How convenient. And I don't know why it keeps logging me out. Yes, continue as me. That's who...
Security reasons.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, Facebook probably cuts off the API, so you're not sharing data all the time, but whatever. Alright, everybody. I will pick the winner now. Alright. Wait. Gotta pull up the list so I can record who won first, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Alright, so what is this? 95 WW95.
Yep.
Alright. Winner. Pick this. Sort through it. Okay.
Wait, I have a valid question.
Yes.
So since I won't be here on Friday, technically I'm not part of the live stream, so can I technically win?
Nope. Cam's not winning. I want to give it to you guys. Yep. Yep. Just I want to give it to you.
But technically I'm gonna be a fan.
Well,
I'll even put you on the big screen. I mean, by then I won't be loopy anymore.
You won't be loopy anymore?
Now by 4? Especially if I have the first appointment in the morning.
Alrighty. Alright, so it's going. Oops. Alrighty. The winner is Rebecca Day. Rebecca Day, are you still here? I mean, your comment says, hey, way late, so it looks like you were in here a little later. But Rebecca Day, if you're still here, just say, I'm here, and I will let you know. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you, Stuart. Not like Cam has access to a lot of CBD. Exactly. So don't give him sympathies. Literally has a warehouse filled with products. Like, yeah, oh, poor Cam. Rebecca Day, congratulations. You won. I'll take that comment as you are still here because there you go. Yeah, Rebecca Day. Congratulations. Alrighty. So, right, let me type this. Rebecca Day, 250 natural. Alright, so Rebecca Day, what I need you to do is send me an email to hello@wellisy.com. Again, hello@wellisy.com. And Rebecca Day, please take a picture of your driver's license and right underneath that, Rebecca, please type out your shipping address. That is very, very important. I do not want to have another experience where somebody wins. They send me their driver's license, don't type out the shipping address like I asked multiple times, and I ship it to the address on their driver's license, and then I get an angry email saying, Eden, you're an idiot, this isn't my address, like, that's my old address, and I'm like, well, X, Y, and Z, I'm sorry, I asked you to type out your shipping address, but you didn't, so I assumed the address on the license was where you wanted me to ship it to, so I did. So, just to be safe, even if it's the same, type out the shipping address just to be safe. I just want to make sure I'm shipping it to the right place. That's all. It's always poopy when, like, it is. When I ship it out, they're like, no, that's the wrong address, or, you know, and then I have to wait, you know, for it to come back here, and then I have to ship it out again. So it's like, let's just, for efficiency and time's sake, let's just hello@wellisy.com, send a picture of your driver's license, type out that shipping address, and we will get it shipped out to you. Alright, guys, so, of course, I will be going through and answering your guys' questions that we didn't get to later tonight, like I always do. And those of you guys that didn't win, thank you all for watching, but we still got that 25% off discount code that you can use at wellisy.com for the next I don't know, until Friday. Yeah, I was like, what day is it? 72 hours? The next 72 hours. At wellsc.com with the coupon code LOVE25, our Valentine's Week sale. Even if, maybe you love yourself the most. So give yourself the gift that keeps on giving long past Valentine's Day, which is a CBD product from wellsc.com. So, guys, we love you all. We will be here. Well, Cam's being lazy, taking the day off. I will be here on Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific for Feel Good Friday, where it'll all just be Q&A, talking about some products. Hopefully I'll have the Koi inhaler here. We can try that out. Maybe even the Koi flower I'll show you guys that.
No, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear
so
to God.
I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with us. If you need anything, reach out to us. Make sure you use that coupon code LOVE25 at wellsc.com. And no, Margie's to relax on the site. No, so Margie, as I said at the beginning, that these simplistic products, I literally just got them today. They just arrived at WellSC today. I opened up the box about 30 minutes before we went live, and I opened up the products right in front of you. So I'm literally giving you guys a fresh review of it. So based off you guys' feedback and based off our samples of it, it'll more than likely be a brand that we're looking to bring in and add to the WellSC website. So we'll just have to contact my wonderful person over at Simplistic and run some numbers and stuff. So don't worry, guys. I will get that added. I'll let you guys know when we get new products and everything. So we will see you guys on Friday. Have a fantastic night. And those of you guys that are in the cold weather, stay warm. Those of you guys that are enjoying the AC, enjoy the warm weather and the shorts. And Danny said I can replace Cam on Friday. Yep, well, Danny will land at noon, so Danny's coming in. So, all right, guys, we love you all. We'll see you all on Friday. Have a great night.